In this topic, we will first understand the meaning of audit documentation. SE 230 defines audit documentation, which means it is a record of audit procedures performed. It contains relevant audit evidence obtained as well as the conclusions reached. Now, next, we will understand the purpose of audit documentation. It helps in plan and perform the audit. It provides direction and supervision of audit work to audit team. Or accountability of work can be assigned, enable quality control, reviews and inspections, recording matters for future audits. Now next we will see the form, content and extent of audit documentation, size and complexity of the entity, nature of audit procedures to be performed, identified risk of material misstatements, significance of audit evidence obtained, nature and extent of exceptions identified. Meaning of audit evidence: information used by the auditor in arriving at the conclusion on which auditor's opinion is based. Audit evidence includes information contained in the accounting records, other information that authenticates the accounting records and also supports the auditor's rationale behind the true and fair presentation of the financial statements. Factors that may affect sufficiency of audit evidence obtained. The first one is materiality. It is based on significance of classes of transactions, accounts balance. If assertions are less audit evidence is required. If assertions are more audit evidence would be required. Then the next is risk of material misstatements. Less evidence is required in case assertions have lower risk of material misstatements. If assertions have higher risk of material misstatements, more audit evidence will be required. Size of a population: less evidences for smaller, homogeneous population and more evidence for larger, heterogeneous population. What are the two types of audit procedures that can be used to obtain audit evidence? The first one is risk assessment procedure, and the next is further audit procedures that includes test of control as well as substantiative procedures. Now we will see what is the meaning of risk assessment procedures and audit procedures to obtain audit evidence. Risk assessment procedures refers to the audit procedures which is performed to obtain an understanding of the entity and its environment as well as the entity's internal control to identify and assess the risk of material misstatements, whether due to fraud or error at the financial statement level. Now, what are the audit procedures to obtain an audit evidence? The first one is inspection, which involves examination of records or documents, whether internal or external, in paper form, electronic form, or other media, or a physical examination of an asset. The next one is observation, which means looking at a process being performed by the others. External confirmation, it is like to obtain written response from a third party in paper or electronic form, that is like from debtors and creditors. Recalculation, checking mathematical accuracy of the records. Inquiry, seeking information from knowledgeable person, whether within the entity or outside an entity for both financial and non-financial data. Analytical procedures, it is a evaluation of financial information made from a study of both financial and non-financial data.